And now let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight. In Haiti, anger boils over as President René Préval appealed for calm as protests began against the presidential election results having turned violent in the capital of Port-au-Prince. Opposition supporters have set fire to headquarters of the governing party, which they accused of rigging the count to ensure that candidate Jude Celestine made it through the second round of runoffs. Reporters in Port-au-Prince say it was almost no traffic in the streets, and the sky was full of smoke from burning barricades. There are also reports of violence in several other cities. The U.S. Embassy has questioned whether the result was consistent with the will of the Haitian people. Meanwhile, Nepalese army has condemned the study linking the United Nations peacekeepers in Haiti to a cholera epidemic there. The disease has so far killed more than 2,000 people. A spokesman for the army in Kathmandu said there was no concrete evidence to support the allegation. He said the Nepalese base in Haiti had been tested 3 times and no cholera had been found. Sources say the study by a French medical professor found that the cholera outbreak in Haiti was an imported strain and began at a base housing the Nepalese forces. Last month, UN peacekeepers used tear gas to break up the angry protest by the Haitians who blamed them for the epidemic. And in St. Vincent, the local group is bringing together several Vincentian organizations to monitor next Monday's poll. The National Monitoring and Conservative Mechanism has found itself caught up in the dispute between Prime Minister Randolph Gonsalves and attorney Nicole Sylvester, who is president of the country's Human Rights Association. The group was scheduled to decide on Wednesday afternoon whether Ms. Sylvester will be among the selected monitoring officials. She has threatened legal action against Prime Minister Gonsalves after he labeled her an activist for the opposition's new national party, posing as a human rights operative. Ms. Sylvester told reporters she was disturbed by Mr. Gonsalves labeling her in the context of the election. And the Nevis Island administration is formally obtaining the right from the federal government in St. Kitts to collect and keep for its own use corporate taxes. The Income Tax Amendment Act was passed in Parliament in Vestiaire earlier this month. Prime Minister Joseph Parry said all compliance operating in Nevis will now have to pay their taxes to the island administration. He told reporters that this will bring in about $3.7 million US. And finally, in Puerto Rico, 17 Russian sailors have been stuck on board a St. Kitts and Nevis registered tank for the past month. Reports have come in that the Russian-owned tanker was stopped in November 6th in the port of San Juan while the crew unloaded a shipment of molasses. The vessel, Carib Vision, has been caught up in a dispute over alleged environmental violations. The tanker owner has said he did not have enough money to post a multi-million-dollar bond to allow his ship to keep operating while the investigation continues. The Russian authorities are said to be working to free them. And that's your Caribbean report for tonight. When we come back from this break, Koof's got your slow pitch softball. And let's take a look at your Sports 411 for tonight. Here's Stephen Koof Francis.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. Tonight we bring action from the Bob Owens Slow Pitch Softball League. Man, did we had a good one between Softball Inc. and Anchor Dive as the game went down to the wire. Pick it up bottom of the second, game tied at 4. Newly acquired Ephraim Ramirez brought in to boost Softball Inc. power attack. Folks, well, he didn't disappoint them here with a 3-run shot to give Softball Inc. the lead, 7-4. Folks, that lead was short-lived. Top of the third, Camilo Torres, he goes deep and not playable with a 2-run blast. Then Donnie Rodriguez, he ties things up with a solo shot as Anchor Dive had back-to-back jacks. Then the veteran Ulrich Benjamin, who was just signed this off-season for undisclosed amount of food stamps, just kidding, Benji, gives Anchor Dive the lead with a sac fly as they put up 6 runs in the inning for the 10-7 lead. On the mound for the Anchor Dive was Edwin Sankitz, the veteran. He was doing his best to keep the Softball Inc. tough lineup in check. Hey dude, can I help you? No, just looking. Sankitz frees the batter like a popsicle. Top of the 4th, D-Rod. He tees off again, this time with a 2-run shot. Shake it. not stirred. Anchor Dive was looking to break the game open with a runner on first KO. He drives one into center field. The runner tries to stretch it out, going for a third, but he was a sitting duck as umpire Dale Mason was Johnny on the spot. Ring him up, Dale. For the second out of the inning, Mason, he's getting his beard ready for the season. You know, he's Santa Claus during the season. Back to the game. A huge out because next up was Rafael Amante with the big hello for the 2-run blast. Folks, instead what would have been a 3-run shot is just a 2-run shot for the 17-11 lead. Folks, that run might come back and haunt them. Bottom of the 6th, Cody Samperi ignites the comeback for Softball Inc., taking Sankins for a joyride. A 3-run blast cuts the lead 17-14. Softball Inc. got closer with a 2-run shot by the left fielder. Didn't get his name, sorry about that, buddy. But the score was now 17-16 heading into the 7th inning. Top of the 7th, Anchor Dive, they went 1, 2, 3, ABC, leaving the score the same 17-16. Bottom of the 7th, leading off Juan Santana. He ties things up in a hurry with a solo shot, just like that. Well, later, runners on the corner, 1 out for Tony Cruz. Folks, he led the league last year in home runs and RBIs. Anchor Dive, they don't want no part of Cruz loading the bases. For Adam Dunn. Dunn, he was 0 for 3 in his first 3 at-bats. He swings at the first offering, hits it down the left field line. It stays fair. Adam with the walk-off RBI to give Softball Inc. the win. What a game. What a game. Gabriel Jacobi got the win. Abraham Ramirez went 5 for 5 at the plate with a home run and 3 RBIs. Cody Samperi, he went 4 for 4 with a home run and 4 RBIs. Folks, the action continued tonight. That's a look at your Sports 411 update. I'm Stephen Francis for News Channel 8. Back to you, Jerome.